This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Kimmy. Give me a little key, however you want to call me, man. And we live.
We live, yo. What's going on, everybody?
We got Big Chicken with us. What's going on, Chicken?
Yo, yo, yo. It's the Notorious Chicken. What's good, y'all?
We're lit. How you been, Chicken? Everything good?
Yeah, I've been good, man. Been good. Just living, maintaining, staying focused. What about you?
Everything good. So with that being said, let's go straight to it. We got a lot to talk about. We have a 17-year-old girl. She got shot and killed. So with that being said, let's go straight to the video so we can have full context. Let's check it out.
Right now, unraveling a murder for hire scheme in Hernando County after a 17-year-old girl was gunned down on her doorstep. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay here at 5:30. I'm Josh Sidorowitz.
So these men, they allegedly go to the teen's house, they open fire, they shoot Isabella 4 times, killing her and also wounding her mother, who thankfully survived.
Today, we're diving into the eerie case of Isabella Scavelli, a sweet 17-year-old girl from Hernando, Florida, whose life was tragically cut short in a brutal murder-for-hire plot. Isabella's case is much more than just a regular murder investigation. It's filled with twists and turns that reveal a deeply disturbing story. As police investigated, new revelations continuously came to light, making this one of the creepiest and most unsettling murder cases to date. If you think you're ready to be creeped out, then watch on further. This case involves a chilling assault, a calculated murder for hire, an execution-style killing, a cover-up from one of the killer's mothers, and even a social media post offering money to commit murder. The layers to Isabella's case are endless and will leave you questioning everything.
According to Hernando County Sheriff Al Nienhuis, back on February 6th, Isabella Scavelli went with a relative to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office to report that she had been sexually assaulted by 36-year-old Leonard White, someone she knew. A day later, Scavelli hears a knock on the door. When she and her relative open it, they're met by 2 men who open fire on them. Scavelli was killed, her relative survived.
You might wonder, what could possibly drive someone to murder a 17-year-old girl? It's hard to imagine what a young girl could do that would lead someone to hire a hitman to kill her in cold blood. Yet, this is exactly what happened to Isabella. What began as a routine police report from Isabella and her mother quickly escalated into a chilling murder case. This case is deeply disturbing, and it's likely to linger in your mind long after you've finished watching this video. So, let's dive in and uncover the details.
Deputies now tell us one of the 2 people shot at a home in Brooksville overnight has died. That is our top story at this hour. The person who died is a 17-year-old high school junior named Isabella Scavelli. According to Hernando County Schools, she was on the tennis team and involved in student government at Hernando High School.
On February 6th, a 17-year-old child and one of her relatives went to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office to report a crime. When she went to the sheriff's office that day, she told investigators that she had been sexually assaulted by Leonard White. The next day at approximately 11:29 p.m., Sheldon Robinson and Keyshawn Woods arrived at the child's home. They knocked at the door, and when the door was opened, a barrage of gunshots were fired.
Multiple agencies working to solve what they describe as a calculated murder of an innocent Brooksville girl.
She was a good kid with a very bright future, and to see her life cut short is heart-wrenching, to say the least.
Neighbors quickly notified the police of the shooting, and officers rushed to the scene.
Big shout out to people in Brooksville, man. That happened in Brooksville, Chicken.
Yeah, man. I hear that, like, for real, bro. Shout out to the people in Brooksville, dog.
Shout out to people in Brooksville. Love y'all.
On arrival, they were met with a grisly sight. Isabella lay face down in a pool of blood, while her mother, still conscious, clutched her wounds in agony. The police swiftly transported both to the hospital, but despite the medical team's efforts, Isabella's injuries were too severe, and she was pronounced dead shortly after. Her mother, however, narrowly survived, thanks to the tireless work of the medical staff. Isabella's death sent shockwaves through the community, leaving everyone in a state of grief and confusion. Who would want to murder an innocent 17-year-old girl? What could she have possibly done to warrant such a fate?
First in Hernando County, right now, deputies are trying to figure out what led up to a shooting that killed this 17-year-old girl and injured another person. It happened in Brooksville near the intersection of Hazel Avenue and Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard. Deputies tell us Isabella Scavelli was shot along with another person. Both were taken to the hospital, but Isabella died. Deputies believe it was a targeted attack.
The police immediately launched an investigation, with Leonard White being their prime suspect. After all, Isabella had reported his sexual assault just the night before. It seemed obvious that he must be involved. However, the police would soon discover that the story was far more complex than they had imagined.
Right now, the Hernando County Sheriff's Department is investigating an overnight shooting that left one person dead. We now know that one person is a 17-year-old who attended Hernando High. Instead of laughing and walking the halls today, friends of Isabella Angelina Scavelli are left hugging and crying. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office says Scavelli and another person were shot overnight at a home at the intersection of Hazel Avenue and Martin Luther King Boulevard. Both were taken to the hospital where Scavelli died.
After months of tireless investigation, it was soon uncovered that Leonard, Isabella's previous assaulter, had orchestrated a murder-for-hire plot to silence Isabella. Leonard.
You heard the Keith chicken? Previous assault. So that's not the first time. So he's been doing it. And like I said, I heard about the story from certain people.
Yeah, a source.
And on the news, they're trying to make it sound good, but I heard, kind of worse.
It's worse.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it was worse than that. And damn, there's a few details. I don't know if I can say them. You don't want to get sued and all that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of details that they left. They didn't really say all the details, but I heard about what was going on. But that's still sad though.
Right.
The guy is like, I think it was 36-year-old. Is a 36-year-old man.
Right.
Yes.
Why he couldn't find nobody his age?
He got kids. He got kids, multiple baby mamas. But you hired all the killers.
The kids were how old were the people that he hired? This is what I want to know.
20 some years old.
And then don't we always be talking about when people go and hiring bitches? Don't hire nobody. You shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
Exactly.
Take accountability for what you're doing and stop trying to get rid of people after
Involve
you fuck
people
up.
in your shit. Yes.
Right. You fucked up, bro. So just take that. Like you
take the hell and keep it moving.
Right. Like, damn.
That is sad, man. That is sad.
And she was okay. Yeah, let's finish the video. I'm just I'm hurting right now.
Yeah, it is sad.
Desperate to avoid the legal consequences of his actions, had paid Sheldon Robinson $10,000 to kill Isabella. After posting an advertisement on social media, Sheldon, motivated by financial gain, then enlisted Keshawn Woods, promising him $5,000 in cocaine as payment for his assistance.
For the latest, we're joined by Fox 13's Josh Cassio. And Josh, this investigation took 9 months. That's a pretty long time.
Yeah, and that's because this was a very complicated case involving multiple suspects who were allegedly doing everything they could to try and cover up this crime. In fact, we're told at least 70 warrants had to be issued to get to the bottom of it all.
As more time passed, greater evidence began to mount against the conspirators. A crucial piece was a red Nike shoe found at the crime scene, which matched another found in the getaway car used by Sheldon and Keshawn. Further searches revealed more incriminating items. At Sean's residence, police found a gun, illegal drugs, and $4,000 in cash, believed to be part of the payment from Leonard. Additionally, a search of Sheldon's property uncovered another gun that ballistics tests confirmed as the murder weapon.
They find this shoe, and they test it for DNA, and the shoe apparently is a match for Woods. deputies, they find $4,000 of the $10,000 payment at Woods' home, along with a gun and drugs. They find that Robinson had the remaining $6,000 of the $10,000. And apparently his mom, who you just mentioned, was not truthful with law enforcement about the $6,000 being in the home. So it seems that's what led to the charges. And then the ballistics from the crime scene, they matched it to a gun at Robinson's place.
Says those two men were hired by White to kill her. More specifically, White allegedly paid a man named Sheldon Robinson $10,000 to kill Scavelli. Robinson then took to social media looking for a helper, offering $5,000 and drugs as payment. We actually have a photo right there that he posted on social media.
Are you silly? Bro, you're disgusting bro, you stupid as fuck.
Man, you posted it on Facebook. He got the money and the drugs.
For a life. $6,000 and some cocaine for a life.
Yeah. Man.
That's crazy.
I am speechless.
Like,
but let's make it worse.
Who the fuck raised you? It can't be the lady that's sticking up for you because she ain't got no sense her damn self. Like, who the fuck raised him? And
it's the fact that he posted it on social media.
Exactly. You should have went immediately to the proper sources so you can, you feel me? Like, what
that is
the
insane.
fuck? I don't get. That's crazy. I don't even condone this type of lifestyle.
Not at all.
This is ridiculous.
Showing the drugs and cash. Keyshawn Woods, a known gang member, was said to be the other guy to sign up for the hit. And it gets worse. Deputies say Robinson's mother also lied to investigators about her son's involvement, so she is facing charges as well. All four suspects face serious state and federal charges in connection with this alleged murder for hire plot. The sheriff saying by all accounts, Scavelli had a bright future. She was not involved in any dangerous behavior. She did everything right and tragically still had her life cut short.
The motive for her murder is clear. Leonard was angry that Isabella went to the authorities to report that he assaulted her and wanted to save his reputation. But the fact that in his mind, this warranted her murder, the concept seems unimaginable. Isabella was so young. She had her whole entire future ahead of her. All she was doing when she went to the police was trying to get justice for the horrible crime that had been committed to her. As the case progressed, the full extent of the conspiracy came to light. Leonard, already facing multiple legal issues, saw Isabella as a threat to his freedom and reputation. His decision to eliminate her was a desperate and cruel attempt to silence her and avoid the consequences of his actions. Sheldon Robinson, motivated by financial gain, did not hesitate to involve Keyshawn, who was equally driven by the promise of money and drugs. In November 2023, authorities charged Leonard, Sheldon, and Keyshawn with multiple offenses, including conspiracy to commit murder for hire and the use of a firearm during a violent crime. Leonard and Sheldon also faced charges for conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, tampering with a witness, and obstruction of justice. Additionally, Sheldon's mother, Janet Williams, was charged with making false statements to federal agents in an attempt to protect her son.
Deputies in Hernando County have arrested 4 people.
Man, that is insane, bro. Oh my God, that is insane.
Also try to cover up something that should have originally never happened, or
that should have never happened in the first place.
Right. And mama should have just stayed the fuck out of it, to be real, because she ain't got nothing to do with the shit. Let your son live the life he's trying to live. Stop trying to cover for him, bitch. He did what he did. Now you fucked up too. And the fucking rapist, basically, his ass can rot in fucking jail, prison, wherever the fuck. I hope he get what he get when he get there, because you already know they don't take well to those type of people in prisons. So, like,
exactly. She was young. His old ass knew better. Of course, he knew better. He was 36 years old.
She was
36.
Innocent.
That's like
fuck. Yeah, she was so innocent, just trying to live her life. You can't help how you look. You can't help these beautiful traits that you gain as you get older. Like, some people just don't know how to look the other way. That's what's wrong with people nowadays. They weird. They fucking sick, bro. That's crazy.
Especially social media. Social media make it worse.
Yeah, definitely. You don't befriend these people. These aren't even in your age group. It ain't no reason why none of that. Like, bro, he literally gonna get what he deserves. Like, that's crazy. That's
that
fucking
is
crazy.
Insane, man.
Like, like, how the fuck you gonna be a father to anybody, bro? Like, you ain't no damn, what the fuck? You have kids?
He got kids.
Lord, I hope he doesn't. Seriously.
And multiple baby mamas. But it's still a sick man.
It's a very, very, very sick man.
But anyways, that is
May she
insane. We have
rest in
another
peace.
crazy story. Yeah, go ahead.
May
Tiki.
she rest in peace. Like, seriously, I hope
Yeah,
that
rest
she
in peace.
got her wings.
Well, anyways, we have another story. We have a doctor. He's a dentist.
Mm-hmm.
He